Yesterday I made a video about how Logan Paul finally made a statement about the Moldly situation.
Yeah, like I like my cheese moldy, bro.
Yo!
And now Logan Paul has actually put out a real response instead of just deflecting by making a joke.
All right, this is the best one yet. According to ex-users, various retail stores have recalled Lunchly products due to FDA's concerns. The sign in the tweet reads, due to public health concerns, the FDA has recalled Lunchly products. We will restock as soon as deemed fit for consumption and ship through our warehouses.
And I never actually had seen this picture, this example of Lunchly being recalled before he made this video, so I was never even aware of this. But that doesn't seem like the way that a store would handle a situation like that. They would just take it off the shelf and then you would hear about it online, or you could look it up on like the FDA database thing.
But that's so weird because FDA recalls are public by law. And as you can see, Lunchly is not on the FDA recall list. So hold up, that means that this sign is fake. Somebody typed up and printed out a 100% lie about Lunchly being recalled, taped it to the fridge, then a picture of it was taken by someone else and posted on social media as if it were real. Community notes, where you at?
Yeah, big whoop-de-doo. The sign was fake. I think anyone that believed that sign was real probably still believes in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy, and they also probably believe that tugging on your wiener really hard makes it longer.
Anyway, I had my forensics team look into it, and they were able to find the exact location where this allegedly took place by photo matching the tweet with the gray door handle and the sales labels. Then we cross-referenced it with the locations that we distribute to. It's a Fred Meyer, and I had someone go there. Boom, exact match. Same door handle, same tag, same products even, but hold on, where is the FDA recall sign? Also, we can see the sales data. After Lunchly was recalled, it wasn't, but after that sign was posted, we continued to sell out all of the Lunchlys that hit the shelves in that store.
I'm not gonna lie, it did look like there were big signs indicating that Lunchly was starting in the process of being recalled and discontinued, or maybe they were gonna redo the formula or whatever. But even if that's not the case, I think the more pressing issue is talking about what happened with the mold, because it wasn't just a one-off situation. It was a common occurrence that we've seen, and he's just ignoring it and only talking about the discontinuation.
So who put that fake sign up? Turns out it was an employee named who said this when we confronted him, and I quote, "That was like kind of rumorized, I guess, through around here, but we had seen a posting about that, but I was the one who had written that, but since we got Lunchly back, it's been taken."
Okay, I'm gonna save you the brain rot of listening to him read an incoherent sentence from some dweeb or whatever. Basically, the dude put the sign up because he thought it was discontinued and he worked at the store. Turns out it wasn't discontinued, so he took the sign down.
Hater or dumbass? I don't know, maybe both. Oh, and I also saw this video.
As of right now, it is believed that all of the Lunchlys are being discontinued in various stores.
Yeah, that's also not true. Turkey Stack'ems are not discontinued. Stores are selling them as we speak, and they're also still on Kroger's website, which would be crazy for an item that's discontinued.
So Logan Paul is the only one to even acknowledge anything on this situation so far. Even in the podcast, KSI talked about Rosanna Pansino, just saying he had a crush on her before, but that's all he said on it. Mr. Beast has been radio silent. He's just been focusing on doing his evil villain shenanigans, I guess, locking people in a town he built or whatever and forcing them to kill each other at high noon. So I guess Logan's just been designated as the spokesperson of this three-headed unbearable hydra, and he seems to be taking the approach of ignoring the glaring issue and the actual health concern of the product and just talking about the silly little conspiracy about it being discontinued.
But it's just crazy to me that we're a $4 lunch kit, and in the first 4 weeks, our headquarters had a bomb threat. The FBI has identified the individual. He's based in London, which is crazy because we don't even distribute there.
That is actually insane that they had a bomb threat. I didn't hear about that until I seen this video either. I never understand people that do that kind of stuff. It's like basement dweller behavior. But if I had to guess, I'd say they're probably the type of people that like to piss in public urinals with their pants around their ankles.
An attention-hungry little clout goblin who has made it her entire identity to speak negatively on all things Mr. Beast. And we'd love to think this is all just a coincidence, but it's a nah. We call him Cap. The fact is, the USDA inspects every finished food lot and approves it before even leaving our facility. And yes, it's possible that issues happen in transit, like a seal breaking, or at the store level with rough handling.
And that's really the only part where you could say he somewhat talks about the mold situation, and he's blaming it on rough handling or seals breaking, which this doesn't happen nearly as much with any other produce or meat product. Like Lunchables doesn't have any issues like this. The knockoff Lunchables don't have any issues like this. Why is it specifically Lunchly?
But just like any produce you buy, problems can arise, and our retail partners are great. They'll offer a full refund, and we are happy to assist anyone at any time if you email our customer service. But at the end of the day, the product speaks for itself. In our first 5 weeks in Kroger, we've already outsold Lunchables and comparable SKUs that also sell drinks inside. We're gonna keep innovating and improving our product as we attempt to disrupt this archaic industry that's been run by the same corporate giants for the past 120 years. It is a new era, and the ops are gonna have to try harder.
So in good old Logan Paul fashion, he ends the video off with one of the cringiest lines known to man. And that's the response in full, 2 minutes and 42 seconds of him disproving the claims that it was discontinued, which I gotta say, kudos. He gave the receipts all the necessary information to prove that it wasn't discontinued and it is not being taken out of stores. But what about the actual concern of children eating mold? I just think it's concerning that he's blatantly disregarding the whole mold situation. Like, he obviously knows about it. He made a joke about it. He is aware that it's happening with more than a dozen people at this point. And yet he didn't even mention it in the video. He's just acting like it doesn't exist. Like the whole, I can't see you, you can't see me. If I ignore it for long enough, the problem will go away. But other than that, I'll catch you in the next one.